It's been the most explosive series of The X Factor ever.
Sharon has decided to leave the panel.
The show! I'm out!
We are going to have to ask you to leave the competition.
Oh, wow.
This has resulted in Emily withdrawing from the X Factor.
It began with 12 acts that shared just one dream.
Your Saturday night starts right here!
There have been highs.
You owned it.
Best group we've ever had on the X Factor.
There have been lows.
The song was tragedy. I think it should have been called disaster.
People don't like me because I'm in the bottom 2 every week.
And there has been drama.
Somebody made a mistake, and that somebody is Danny.
Miserable old man.
Excuse me, can I talk? Louis, what was that?
What do you mean? At this stage,
No, shut
I saw
up,
it.
you! The act I'm sending home tonight is Kimberly.
Daniel, I'm going to send home Future Proof.
Tonight, the 8 remaining acts fight it out for your votes. Simon and the groups, same difference, and hope.
Last week, I got it all wrong. That is not going to happen this week.
Danny and the boys, Andy, Leon, and Ridian.
Listen to these words. 3 acts left.
Louis and the over 25s, Nikki and Beverly.
Danny, we're coming for you. You might have 3 acts left. Not after tonight.
And Sharon and the last of the girls, Alicia.
Bring it on.
Tonight, the dream will end for one more act. It's time to face the music. With your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Batten down the hatches, people of Britain. Let the mayhem begin! Woo! Hello. Thank you so much. Welcome to the X Factor Live Finals. Your Saturday night starts right here, people. Okay. Well, first things first, what a week it's been. Incredibly, everyone's still here. It's amazing. Judges, contestants, you name them, they're all here. How about that? All 8 acts are raring to go, straining at the leash to win your votes and get one step closer to their ultimate dream. But standing in their way is the fearsome foursome. So if you know what's good for you, you'll go wild and welcome the X Factor judges. Mr. Simon Cowell. All right, place is absolutely rocking tonight, and no wonder. We've got a cracking show for you tonight. The theme tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is 21st Century Hits. All the stars on the screens behind me have defined the music scene since the year 2000. And tonight we are singing their songs. All of them guaranteed heavyweight modern classics. And that is not all. We are spoiling you tonight, people. Later, we're going to be welcoming back the X Factor prodigal son. That is Shane Ward's going to be with us. There he is. Hunky. He's here with a world-exclusive first live performance of his brand new single, Breathless. OK, down to business. Let the battle commence. Seconds out, ding, ding, round one. First up to sing a modern classic over to the over 25. So we turn to our vintage classic, Mr. Louis Walsh.
Okay. Hey, less of the vintage. First up tonight, we've got a great girl, Nikki, with a big song from Kelly Clarkson. Get ready.
Last week's performance didn't go as well as I thought it was going to go.
I
I didn't really like that very much. You should never have allowed that trumpet player between your legs.
And I was walking off the stage, my heart sunk. I've had a lot of good comments, but to be told, no, actually, you're not that good at what you've just done, it really knocked me back.
I thought last week was just a total disaster. Everything was wrong.
On the X Factor, we're trying to put on a show. We can't have everybody just standing there singing big ballads.
Beverly outsung Nikki last week, and I don't think Nikki's very happy about that.
It's a win or lose situation this week. It's a huge song, bigger than they've come out and done before.
This week, Nikki is doing a song I think that is the best choice for her.
When I walk out on the stage, it's really nerve-wracking. My legs shake, my lip goes, and if I didn't want it, there's no way I could put myself through that every week.
She's got a lot to make up for this week, Nikki. A lot.
This is the one I want to look straight at Simon, straight into his eyes, you know, and say, right, you know, you don't scare me.
Simon, after listening to Nikki, this week you're going to be eating your words.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki.
Same mistakes that you did. I will not let myself cause my heart so much misery. I will not break the way you did. You felt so hard. I've learned the hard way to never let it get that far. Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to stay on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you, I find it hard to trust not only me but everyone around me. Because of you, I am afraid. I watched you die, I heard you cry every night in your sleep. And now I cry in the middle of the night for the same damn thing. Because of you, I never stray too far from the sidewalk. Because of you, I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. Because of you, the time of heart is just to forget everything. Because of you, I kinda have to let anyone else in. Because of you, I'm ashamed of my life because it's empty. Because of you, I am afraid. Because of you, because of you.
Nikki, you are such a belter. A good old British belter you are. Unbelievable performance. Great song for you. You sang it really well.
Thank you, Sharon.
You should be proud, really.
I didn't think it was the right song choice for you. think you're a lot better than that. I didn't think it was right for you because I didn't believe that you loved the song. A few bits were out of sync. A few bits were sharp and flat. It wasn't your best performance.
Right, okay. Nikki, I'm going to agree with Sharon. I liked it. Back to the old Nikki we know. And what I loved about that is that you zeroed in on me. And that was absolutely, seriously, the right thing to do. In other words, I am more important to you now than Louis.
No!
It was the right song, it was the right song, and she's got the right attitude, and this girl can be in the final. I know it.
All right, Nikki. Sort of a weird mixed bag there, really. What do you make of the judges' comments tonight, huh?
Yeah, I'm just going to come back next week, hopefully, and prove Danny right.
Okay, brilliant. But you know,
No,
you've got to be happy with Simon, though, because I know you're a bit affected by what Simon said last week.
He loves me, but Danny... No, Danny was right. No, I understand where you're coming from.
All right, if Nikki made your night, then why not make hers by getting on that phone and voting with lines open at the end of the show? Number to make a note of is 0901 61 61 101. Ladies and gentlemen, Nikki! Woo. Mixed bag, but a cracking start to the show. Plenty more where that came from. After the break, worlds collide when the sweet and wholesome Same Difference take on the party animals that are the Sister Sisters, and Andy attempts one of the biggest rock anthems of last year. We will be right back. Okay, welcome back to the X Factor. So, it's week 4, and the competition is hotting up, and not only between the contestants. As it stands, people, little Louie's got 2 acts left. Mrs. O with just the one. In her rookie year, Danny Minogue in the lead with all 3 of the boys. And after last week's shock exit, not so cocky now, down to 2 groups. Speaking of which, don't look at me like that, that scared me.
Well, it's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Well, speaking of which, it's time for the first of the groups, because you were gutted last week.
That wasn't...
You were absolutely furious!
That wasn't...
You said one of them there rude words on stage, I saw you.
No,
so, you say quality, one of your first groups, who's going to be?
Right, OK, singing the Scissor Sisters, brother and sister, Same Difference.
All the way through, we've been having fun, but last week we were really nervous, and we always said all along we think we'll be the first group to go.
I can only see working forever and ever and ever in panto. Forever.
If anyone's destined to be the back end of a cow, it's Louis Walsh.
Simon will be in the panto with them as a panto dame, so that's why he likes them.
It was a massive shock seeing Future Proof go home. So now it's kind of wide open, and we've kind of gained confidence from it, because we're like, wow, we obviously can be here if we're still here, so we're going to be fighting for it even harder now.
They have a steely determination, these two. They're in it now because they want to win it, and they think they can. And so do I.
I can show you the world.
When I was growing up, my dad just always wanted me to be a footballer, but something in my heart was saying, I want to perform, I want to sing.
You last let your heart decide.
Sean is just a decent young man, very ambitious, very focused.
I remember going to watch Sarah in a dancing show and just thinking, I'd love to be on the stage, and what stage is bigger than the X Factor stage? This week, we have got an amazing song.
There's so many elements that have to come together in this performance, whether it be dancers or props and singing.
This is going to be interesting. I mean, it will either be absolutely appalling or fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, Same Difference.
Used to be the life, but I don't need another one. You not got it
make me dance around, but you're too stiff, makes my chest pound. Just lay me down as you float away into the shimmer light. I don't feel like dancing when the old Joanna plays. My heart could take a chance, but my 2 feet can't find a way. You'd think that I could muster up a little soft, gentle sway, but I don't feel like dancing, no sun, no dancing today. Don't feel like dancing, can't see you, even if my body hurts you. Don't feel like dancing, can't see you, like break it down and I see you. Don't feel like dancing, can't see you, like me home and somewhere down the every mood. I don't feel like dancing, dancing.
And Sean, I mean, I don't know what to say. It was fun. It was fun. The dancing was good. But guys, you're never going to win this show in a million years. You're not. You're great fun. You're nice people, and it's all too much Disney, and you're too happy. Too happy. Far too happy.
Guys, you know I love you. I really do. And this staging was not your decision, obviously. It's like something Michael Jackson would have dreamed up.
Yeah.
What did it have to do with the song? I ask you, what was that to do with the song? They can sing great, they dance great. That's not entertainment, that's madness. It doesn't mean anything.
She's right. Sharon.
That was like a bad dream, but I love you. I do. But it's his fault.
Sharon Osbourne saying madness, right?
That's right, and I can say madness because I know what madness is.
Yes, you do, darling.
Yes, I do. And if you start on me, I will start back on you.
I'm just defending my artist.
That was madness.
Back to the show. Hey guys, you make that look easy, the dancing, the singing. You take so much on board, and it seems that nobody's noticing how great you are. I thought you were fantastic.
Guys, I thought it was your best performance in the competition so far, because it wasn't madness, it was fun, it was quirky, you got everything right on it, and people forget you're actually singing all the songs in tune. And Louis, did you have an unhappy childhood?
No, I had a great time, but Simon, I'm just being honest.
Did your parents allow you to watch Disney
yes,
movies?
but you're
No.
not in the real world. You're giving them false hope. They're not going to win the competition.
All right. Just first things first, guys. I know in rehearsal you were thinking about doing this. I think Louis would be very disappointed if he didn't get some same different balloons today. Maybe you should go down and just deliver them to him. I love that. Look at me, eh? Oh. What can we say about that? If you thought Same Difference's performance was amazing, then get on the phone and vote when lines open at the end of the show. The number to call, 0901 61 61 102. Ladies and gentlemen, Same Difference. Louis' face. OK, next tonight is the first of the 3 boys, so we have to say the first of our 3 hellos to the current leader of the pack, Miss Dannii Minogue.
This guy is getting better and better every week, and you're about to see his best week. This is Andy.
3 weeks and 3 performances which haven't gone as well as I'd have liked.
It was bad karaoke. Somebody made a mistake, and that somebody is Dannii.
Every week, Dannii Minogue picks these awful songs for Andy.
It's all a bit weak.
Something I would hear in a hotel.
I didn't like the song.
They're criticising my song choices, but you know what? They should worry about their acts because mine have never been in the bottom 2.
I think she's out of her depth in so much that she's just done nothing for him. There's no oomph.
It's unbelievable to think that just a couple of minutes on that stage is just everything for your entire career. If you don't connect with the audience, then they're just not going to go for you, and then your dream's over. just in a matter of minutes.
He must look at Rydian every week and think, why aren't you doing this for me?
This week we're going to prove why Andy's in the competition.
Danny thinks he's a star, but I know a lot more than Danny Minogue.
This is a song for you. I like where you're going with the performance. Just strong.
He's got the voice, that's why he's here. But come on now, where's the X Factor? And I don't know whether he has the X Factor.
To win this competition is going to be tough, but it's why I'm here. People might see me as the weak link, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to win this competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andy.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we told before we get too old. Show me your garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our head. If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Forget what we told before we get too old. Show me a garden that's bursting into life. Let's waste time chasing cars around our head.
Andy, in your defense, I think this is the best song choice for you so far. It's one of the best contemporary songs in the last while. But Andy, there's something missing. There's something missing. You're not a winner. You're a great singer, but you're not a winner.
Yeah, Andy, you are a great singer, and I keep telling you every week I love your voice, but I just don't think that you've found the right path. I don't think you know what you are, and you're not rock. You're too soft to be rock. You couldn't. There's no cojones there. You know what I mean? So. I can't see them. I'm sorry. I'm looking. I can't see them, but you sang very well, really.
Thank you.
Okay.
Didn't like where that was going. Andy, I am a very, very fair person, probably the most impartial person on this judgment panel, and I seriously mean that. And I like you as a person. However, that was like eating caviar with salad cream. Because the song is caviar, but your vocal, it didn't work on the song. It was what Sharon said. You need a very, very different type of song. So, once again, you got it wrong.
Okay, let me just say that the other three judges are so out of touch, they don't know what is happening. You did that song really well. And let me just say, got
We're
to
having
do this.
hits in the charts.
This guy
You're not.
does.
No, we're not having
He's
charts.
getting up there
We're not
every
having charts.
week.
We're having hits.
Are you all right about Andy?
We're having hits.
First things first, what do you make of the judges' comments? Because there's a sort of mixed bag there. They're saying, you know, you've got a great voice, but there's something missing.
I don't know.
Come on, Andy, come on.
I don't know. I mean, did the audience think I sang well?
I knew you'd do that!
I know. I mean, I just don't think I can please him at the moment, but hopefully I can in the future.
OK, brilliant, Andy. Thanks a million. Is Andy going to be back next week? That's a question that you can answer yes to by voting for him. Audience seem to like him. Number to call, 0901 61 61 103. Lines opening, as always, at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy! Hey, love Andy. OK, we're going to take another break now. Rest assured, we'll be back to witness more 21st century hits as Beverly sings James Blunt and Hope take on Amy Winehouse. Do not miss it. All right, welcome back to the X Factor Live Finals. It is a boiling, boiling cauldron of talent in here. That is the way we like it. If you fancy experiencing some of that, get yourselves down to the X Factor tour. Details on our website, itv.com/X Factor. Is that a good idea, people? Yeah. OK, next to hit the stage is the second and last of the over 25s, which means we trot over once again to Louis Walsh. Louis, do you recognise any of the songs for the new millennium tonight, or are they all a bit too newfangled for you?
Hey, you shouldn't be listening to Simon. I know a lot more music than he does. A lot more. Anyway, next up we have the beautiful Beverly.
Last week I was really proud of my performance.
This is what this show is all about.
You're a contender to win this competition.
Standout performance of the night.
I'm so proud that I had a week where I was top.
I believe she could win the competition. The problem is, Beverly doesn't believe this.
My mum was 16 when she had me. On the 10th day, she gave me to my grandparents. I never saw her after that. Why didn't she want me? No one can give me an answer because she died by the time I was 6, 7.
Beverly has spent her whole life looking for answers and never really believing in herself.
That's why I don't get excited about things. Because there's no way that I can go to the grave and pick her up and say, Mum, can you help me? I'm entering the X Factor. Can you help me? Can you be with me? Can you help me? No, I can't do that. I can't go pick her up. But that's done now. I have a great family, and I could never have imagined it. To be here and to have so many people supporting me.
She's starting to get a little bit more confident, which is fantastic. This is her dream and she wants to follow her dream.
To be told you're the winner of the X Factor, that's the ultimate.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beverly.
Brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. He smiled at me on the subway. He was with another girl, but I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a man. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. Yes, it
sets you aside in this contest. You sing from the heart. You know how to perform. You always tell the story of the song so beautifully, and if you carry on, you're going to be in the final. Love you.
Beverly, great to see some vulnerability there. I think everybody appreciated that. But bring back the diva next week, please.
Beverly, I'm torn here because I like you, and your VT was very emotional. However, the truth is, you will hear that in 1 million hotels all over the world. You have, because I've been there, unfortunately. What you needed to do was to give that song an edge, and you rounded it off, and therefore made it what I call a peanut performance.
She gave it heart.
In other words, you're eating peanuts when you hear somebody sing like that. So I don't think it fits into the modern world, that.
In your opinion. In your opinion.
Well, I have a pretty good opinion.
Let her talk.
What I do appreciate, I appreciate the opportunity to sing a song that came down nice and quiet. I can't yodel myself through the whole competition every week, big vocal. So I really appreciate the opportunity to sing a song that was a little bit quieter and I could tell the story.
That may be Simon's opinion. I absolutely believe in you. You're a beautiful person. You've got a beautiful soul. You're a great singer. And I think you could be in the final too.
All right, great stuff. Way to go, Bev. Knocked that one out of the park. OK. Remember, you are voting for your favourite. If Beverly fits that bill, get on the phone now. Well, not now, when lines open at the end of the show. Make a note of the number now. 0901 61 61 at 104. Ladies and gentlemen, Beverly! Woo! Knocked that out of the park. Are we ready for some more? OK, hoping to win your votes next. It's the groups, which means we pay another visit to their mentor, the male Cruella de Vil, minus the third coach, Mr. Simon Cowell.
OK, singing an Amy Winehouse song, Hope.
Last week, Simon Cowell had 2 acts in the bottom 2, and I loved it.
This is a very, very difficult situation.
I knew when I was standing up on stage, I've got both at the bottom 2, and that was not a good feeling. I don't want to be in that situation again.
To be faced with the thought of going home was just a scary and sickening feeling.
I was literally shaking. I'm gonna let everyone down. I'm gonna let my family down. I could let the girls down.
We were really at rock bottom. We just felt crushed. When I was growing up, my parents went through a very emotional breakup. The only thing I could really do was communicate through music.
Raquel's like leader of the gang. So much of what you see, it's a front. Because behind that is someone who's quite frightened. There won't be any gimmicks this week. It's simply, this is the song, sing the song, and do the job.
Tonight, I'm going to be wearing my heart on my sleeve and singing from the depths of my soul.
Saturday night is going to be make or break for us. If we're in bottom 2 again, I don't know if we're going to recover.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hope!
performance. I know we made the right decision last week in saving you. I love it tonight. There was no gimmick. They're just good vocals. Girls, you're as good as any other girl group in the charts today. Absolutely.
It's so nice to see you just standing there singing, looking great, singing great. You are going to be in this contest to the very end. I love it.
Guys, it was much, much, much better than last week. Phoebe, you are carrying the whole band. You're doing really, really good with your vocals. The first two notes were so out of tune, the first two, and I was thinking, are you going to be able to bring this back?
I'm really nervous, sorry.
No, when you're all harmonising together, the first two notes were out. The rest of it was good.
That was unnecessary. Girls, OK, we had a problem last week, but the whole idea about songs from the 21st century is to see whether or not you are relevant. You took on an Amy Winehouse song, Phoebe, 15 years old, singing lead vocals, unbelievable. And I thought it all worked tonight, you know, and I like the fact you girls, you're fighters, right? You had a bad week last week and you come back this week with a great performance.
Dermot, just one thing. We need the girls at home to get behind these girls. They have to get girls to like them. That's all they have to do to stay in this competition. So girls, give them a chance.
Do you know what? I mean, you know, it's been a pretty mixed bag from the judges tonight. I think that's the most positive response. So you think people that we've heard from them tonight? Phoebe, Biggs, in particular, what do you make from the judges' comments? Some great stuff there tonight for you.
Yeah, I really appreciate those comments. It means so much to me and to us as a group. We've worked really hard.
Especially after last week as well, right?
After last week, we're just so glad and grateful for those comments. So thank you. Yeah,
all right, brilliant stuff. Thanks a lot, girls. There's 5 of them. They only want one thing, and that would be your votes, so they don't end up in the final showdown again. Honestly, there was no living with them last week. The number to call is 0901 61 61 105. Do not ring until lines open at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Hope! Love and Hope. OK, great time now and a chance to call off. Make sure you're back here when we return with more modern classics, including Leon, Alicia and Rydian as he, wait for it, becomes Westlife. Yes, all of them. It's unmissable. We'll see you in the blink of an eye. All right, welcome back to the X Factor Live Finals. We've all had a good look at the finalists over the last few weeks. Who do we think is going to win? Yes, I agree with all of you. All right, calm yourselves. And over here, look at this, David Williamson. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Now listen, who's your favourite so far?
I found Same Difference very moving. It brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah.
And I'm very much looking forward to seeing Rydian.
OK, well, there are still 3 more top turns to come. Next up, hoping to win your votes, it's The Boys, which means we pay a second visit to Dan.
Sorry, you lost me then. Another fighter in the Team Minogue pack. Somebody who's been working very hard this week, David. You've stolen that. This is Leon.
Good together.
For the first time on Saturday, I realised that I'm a performer as well as a singer. Last week for me was when I realised that I'm a possible contender for winning the title.
You're the dark horse, you're coming out on the outside, and you are positioning yourself right for the final. You were brilliant.
I think Sharon was way off the mark. I don't think he's a dark horse.
Last week, Leon was good, but he was in his comfort zone. Leon has to impress us week after week, and I don't think he's capable of doing it. I think he's peaked already in the competition.
For me right now, this is what it's all about. My life's never been as good as this, and I'm just living the dream. I turned up at vocal training and was given the song that I was supposed to sing, and it was physically sore every time that I sang, and it was just like being jabbed with a knife in my throat every time. It went from being the best week of my life to being possibly the worst. I went along to the doctors and they examined my throat and basically told me that I'd overstrained my voice and my vocal cords were inflamed.
I need you to rug up and rest a lot.
I don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to sing the song properly on Saturday, but I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope for the best.
I don't know if this is going to work because he could get out there ready to sing, open his mouth, and nothing's going to come out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leon!
We get it almost every night. That moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural light. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Everybody here is out of sight. They don't bark and they don't bite. They keep things loose, they keep it tight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fun and natural sight. Woo! Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. We like our fun and we never fight. You can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fun and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Come on! We get it almost every night. When that moon is big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Whoa! Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fun and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight.
Leon, I thought you were good last week, and I like your voice, but I mean, we have Michael Bublé. We don't need a Michael Bublé impersonator. And it was like, Leon, let me finish. It was like you were singing in a karaoke competition in Scotland. It was the wrong song again, and that's Danny's fault, not yours. Danny's fault, wrong song.
As usual, I do not agree with you. I can just see you growing and growing each week. Your performance, you're getting more and more confidence.
Thank you.
You really are.
I'm trying to work this out, Leon, why you're doing so well, and I think it's because you have what I have, which is that people like you. I do. I genuinely do. He has a likability. I mean, look, if it was the first time I heard that performance, I'd say it was terrible. But you have a charm. It just wasn't the best vocal performance. But it isn't. Are you lot deaf?
Leon,
It wasn't.
you've done so brilliantly this week. I'm so proud of you, and it's between you, me, and everyone at home. Don't listen to them!
Way to go, buddy. You and Simon Cowell, the likability factor. Discuss. Happy with that?
Aye, I'm all happy.
What do you make of the vocal performance tonight? You happy with it? What do you make of the judges' comments, what they said about it?
I was happy enough. I really enjoyed myself. I hope the audience got involved as well.
Getting more and more confident every week, Leon. Way to go, buddy.
I need a glass of water because I can't speak.
We'll get you on in a minute, don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay, to make Leon a very happy young man, you have to vote for him. So get on the phone and call 0901 61 61 106. Do not do it now. Wait till lines open at the end of the show. Let's hear it for a very thirsty Leon. Okay, next up, it's the only remaining girl in the competition, which means for the one and only time tonight we make a beeline for her mentor. But what a mentor. The divine Miss Sharon Osbourne.
Can I just say really quickly, if anybody wants the special poppy that was made for me by the Royal British Legion Poppy Appeal, go online and bid for it, because the money's going for our guys. Anyway, we have my one and only fabulous contestant, Alicia.
Last week before I went on, I was half excited, half scared, because I thought, if I go to bottom 2, I'm going home.
Sometimes we have to be pushed to be our best, and boy, you did it.
When her name got called out first, I went into shock. And then I looked around. Alicia had gone, just in case it was a mistake, like she wasn't staying, she'd gone.
I didn't know if to cry, smile. I was just so confused. I was like, wow. I was so happy. I was so happy. HGPPY.
Keep on surviving.
This week, when Sharon gave me my song, I wasn't best pleased with it. I didn't feel that it suited my voice.
We struggle with the song choice each week. We go back and forth and back and forth.
I have to make it my own. I have to sing like it's my last time, and also remember to have fun.
I want to believe that you're enjoying it. Okay. Believe in yourself.
She does deserve to be here, to be fair, after last week's performance. But I'm not saying someone who could and should win the show.
For me, I just do it one step at a time, and I just hope that it's big enough to let me get to where I want to be, and that is the finals in this competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alicia.
Three little birds sat on my window, and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet. Little girls double dutch on the concrete. Maybe sometimes you got it wrong, but it's alright. The more things seem to change, the more they stay the same. Oh, don't you hesitate, girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded dreams, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Was more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to, girl. Put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded dreams, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead, let your head down. Put your records on and your favorite song. You go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded dreams, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
phones and vote for Alicia. She does not deserve to be in the bottom two. She's talent.
Alicia, you look fierce. And that song was like it was written for you. I loved it.
Alicia, it wasn't as good as last week because you had a better song last week. True. But you are gaining confidence and beginning to look and sound like a pop star. And I actually thought the song suited you, particularly towards the end, where you put a bit of personality and character into it. Whether it's enough to survive the bottom two, I don't know. I don't know. I know.
Oh, it's me. Oh, I'm just sat here smiling around. I loved you doing that song. I thought you really, really did well. You're getting there, Missy.
Right. You've got to be happy with that. Great comments from them tonight. Louis said you're a bit of a diva. Over the moon?
I am over the moon.
Okay, way to go, Alicia. Well done.
You.
Alicia, I've been asked to... Can you just tell us what's on your necklace? But I have to look this way because it's a bit rudy.
It's a teddy bear, Jeremy.
Oh, what is it?
A teddy bear in a bikini.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, Alicia really doesn't want to leave this competition. She doesn't want to leave Sharon all on her own. If you don't want that to happen, get on the phone and vote for her when lines open at the end of the show. The number to call, 0901 61 61 107. Ladies and gentlemen, Alicia! All right, after the break, as you've never seen him before, 100% pure Ridian. You will not want to miss it. See you then. Be an X Factor winner with a massive prize for a mini competition. Every 2 weeks, we're giving one lucky viewer the chance to win a fantastic convertible mini, complete with a full tank and a year's road tax. Don't drive? Then take 10 grand cash instead. All you have to do is guess the missing word from this audition.
I am beautiful in every single... Oh no, so don't you bring me down today.
Thank you. It was terrible.
No way.
I'm afraid so.
Either call 0901 29 30 700 or text the missing word to 84066. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines. Calls from mobiles and other operators may be higher. Text costs £1 plus one standard network rate reply message. Entries made after the closing time will not be counted but may still be charged. Entrance must be over 18. Lines close at 9 a.m. Saturday, November the 17th, 2007. For full terms and conditions, visit itv.com/terms. Good luck. All right, welcome back to the X Factor Live Finals. We have got an amazing audience in the house tonight. They'll be like a family to our finalists, probably because half of them actually are. 7 acts have gone for broke already tonight. Waiting in the wings is one more. Now, let me think. Big hair, big suits, big voice. Danny, any ideas?
This week, there's no sparkly suits. There's no other nonsense going on. It's one man, one voice, one song. This is Ridian.
Never in a million years did I think that one day I'd be stepping out on the X Factor stage dressed in a full-on silver sequin suit and a fake fur coat.
It was like she'd raided Louis Walsh's wardrobe for him. It was extraordinary.
I don't get it. I don't know who's come up with this idea of making him into the court jester.
That was all a bit over the top. I didn't like the song.
Louis said it was over the top. I felt it could have been a little bit over the top, but that was the nature of the song. It was just good fun, great Saturday night entertainment.
This week we're going back to basics, and I want everyone to see that we don't need all the razzmatazz to make it work for Ridian.
You know, he'll prove, if he's a star, if he can do this without all the props and the silly hair and everything else.
This week I need to show a different side to me. You've seen theatrical, you've seen entertaining, but I haven't really shown what I can do vocally yet. I want to try and move an audience.
I absolutely think the other judges are threatened.
He's the artist we all fear. He's the artist we would all love to be working with. I just pray that Danny and Ridian don't get too cocky and overconfident.
ladies and gentlemen, Rydian.
I am down, and oh, my soul so weary. When trouble comes, and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
And tonight, yours is one of the it's one of the best versions I've ever heard. And the thing about you, Rydian, is you are a true professional. I know you're a really nice guy, and I know you're going to have a massive career, whether you win or lose this competition. You're going to be a star.
Thanks very much.
Rydian, it is so nice to see you just stood here looking like a handsome man that you are and just delivering a powerful, fantastic performance. This tonight, I now know that you are capable of making a serious record. Now I know you have shown this side of you. Please don't go back. Keep doing what you're doing now, because I think I'm looking at the winner and I want to go home. You're definitely going to win this, you know.
I don't think anything's in the bag in this competition this year. If we were judging it based on a vocal performance, absolutely. There is only one other time I can remember somebody doing what you did, and that was Leona Lewis last year. I think it was as good. I thought it was an incredible vocal. I think it was very, very important that we saw the other side of you. And as Louis said, you know, I've recorded that song many, many times. It is one of the best versions I've ever heard. Thanks so much.
Rydian, that was amazing. I got really teary. And The most beautiful thing about you that people don't know is that you work so hard, and you always say to me, if I'm here next week, and that's what I love about you.
Well, you never can't count the chicken. Thank you. Ritz, that was amazing. That felt like a coronation time with the audience here. But absolutely incredible. First things first, what do you make from what the judges said?
I just want to thank the judges again. I don't want to be compared to Leona. I think she's in a league of her own, but thank you very much. I really enjoyed the performance. Lovely to have a chance to sing that song, and I want to thank...
Just a quick problem for me was actually I couldn't keep my eyes off your mum, Mrs. Ridian, who was just jumping up and down for Wales. It was extraordinary.
Everybody from Wales, diolch yn fawr am ddod. Thanks so much.
Brilliant. Will the Riddler still be here next week? That is down to you and your votes. Number you need to call 0901 61 61 108. Keep those dialing figures nice until lines open in just a few moments' time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ridian. How about that? That is it. OK, the finalists have all put their hearts and souls into those performances tonight, but there's no getting away from the fact that someone is going home. Remember, you are voting for your favourite act, and lines are open now. Loving that whoosh. And we'll close in the results show. The 6 finalists with the most votes will definitely return to sing again next week. The 2 with the fewest will have to perform again in the final showdown. One of them will be going home. Here's a reminder of all of tonight's performances and the numbers you need to call.
If I lay here, if I just lay here, would you lie with me and just forget the world? Oh, you're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded
The finalists have done their bit. The lines are now open, so it's over to you. If you want to vote for your favourite to be here next week, you have to get voting right now. Otherwise, you know what could happen. We'll be back with the results and that world exclusives with Shane Ward at 9 o'clock. In the meantime, the X Factor with Fern Cotton over on ITV2 now with all the reactions from tonight's performances. Get voting. We will see you at 9 o'clock. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
Text X Factor to 83339 for show recaps, the latest news, a new chat community and lots more. Text costs 2 standard messages. And as the lovely Dermot said, you can see the results here live at 9 after Vernon Kay referees Angela Griffin's Rellies v Anthony Worrell Thompson's for another classic All-Star Family Fortunes next.